I'm afraid that I don't actually understand all of the words that are coming out of my mouth.
What's going on, guys? LoganJYA here with my boy Ian, who played one of the spiciest decks I saw at Locals today and ended up in the top. My friend, what were you playing?
I was on Altergeist.
All right. Excellent, bro. Excellent. And how do you feel about the deck right now?
It was a lot of fun. I used to play this a lot when the deck first dropped in Flood, and I hadn't touched it for a while. So I gotta give the shout out to my friend Alan, who put the modern list together, and then like at 1 a.m. last night sent me the combo list on the new stuff. So it worked out. You know, the combos are pretty linear, so it wasn't really hard to memorize. And you know, I had the tech back day.
Awesome. Let's check it out.
Okay, so starting with the Altergeist stuff, we'll go with 3 Meloseek, 3 Faker, 3 Marionetter, 1 Silk,
Oh, yeah.
1 Concurry, and then for the newer stuff, we played 2 Malwisp, 2 Pook, and that's it for the Altergeist stuff. I don't play the Fire guy yet.
What is the fire one?
So the Fire one, when it hits graveyard, lets you dump a trap to the graveyard. I looked at some of the combos last night. They were dumping this trap card, and then when you banish it, you can get the extra normal summon.
Oh, right. Okay.
With the lines I was showed, you just don't really need it. It's kind of just extra. You're still ending on like 5 plus negates as is, and like just having the set is kind of better.
Great. All right. And you're playing a lot of hand traps, right?
Yeah, for the rest of the monsters, we're on 3 Ash.
Yep.
And 3 Veiler. I chose Veiler because I felt I wanted a generic card here. With the fact that you have, I'm playing Imperms as well, so the fact that you have Imperms and the multi-figure to combo with everything, I didn't feel like I wanted to draw something. I wanted something that was kind of always applicable in any situation, so I went with Veiler.
Gotcha.
It also kind of just killed me when I was playing Unchained, so there was that too.
You know.
Spells, the only one, Prosperity.
And then lots of purple cards. Here we go.
And then, perfect, I'll get it in a sec. So trap cards for the Altergeist stuff, we're on 3 Spoofing, 3 Protocol.
Yep.
I actually like 3. I used to just play 2. 3 is nice though because it lets you kind of draw it, and then when you're doing your other searches later on, because you're only searching twice, you can hit both of the other traps. So it just kind of makes it a bit more consistent. It's also nice when you get nibbed, which I got nibbed so often today. If you just have this in hand, you can grab the multi-faker off the search and you're good.
Try.
And then we played 2 Manifestation.
Reborn.
Yep, I didn't use the trap effect once today. I added back this trap here, which is another Reborn for the Link.
Right.
Banish it, lets you get back the extra normal.
Very
I ended
good.
up using that effect. I never really had to. And then the 1 Haunted Rock for your combos.
Right.
I despise this card when I saw it in lists, and then I actually saw the combo. I'm like, oh, so it's not just to proc multi-faker. It's actually to get you the extra summon for the Marionetter.
Right.
So really important. And then 3 Impermits I mentioned already for the hand traps. And then one of the best cards in the deck, 3 Evenly Matched.
How did this treat you? How many people did you evenly?
So game 1, round 1 against Rescue Ace, they set up the full board, and I just went standby main battle phase, and I watched his expression just drop as I hit him with this. And then I also had a couple games where you just, like late game, where I already played through everything, and they kind of broke my board. They had a little bit left, where I just go evenly matched for 2 because I said it already, and then someone multi-faker at the end of the battle phase. Because it's just a way to kind of get your multi-faker off. Because we're not playing a ton of like reactive traps. They're all really like the Altergeist stuff. So it's not really like, sitting on a lot of stuff.
True.
So that's the main 40 cards, if I did my math right.
We'll hop through the extra real quick.
Yep. So extra. Altergeist stuff. 3 Hex to you. If you play less, you're bad.
Yep.
The 1 Prime Banshee made this every single game. Straightforward. It's what gets you into your engine stuff. The 1 Marionette never made it. Theory, it's good.
Yep.
Just do it for OTK. And then 2 of this, the new one.
Tell me about this one a little bit.
So Adamantina, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Link 4. What it does is when it hits board, you can set a trap card, and then quick effect 1 plus face with the field. You can sack any card and steal a monster. What's fun about this is if you're going first and you brick on an evenly matched, you can just set this and then blow it up.
Turn it into a steal.
And turn it into a steal. So it kind of also just gives your dead cards a bit more life. It's a way to get the extra trap you need like into protocols with that. And it's also nice is you're making Prime Banshee first to add it.
Right.
So you're getting the multi-figure back from graveyard. You don't need to go through 2 of them turn 1.
Crackdown on legs. Pretty good.
It's pretty nuts, yeah. And then the best Altergeist card, the Synchro.
So tell me about this.
So So once again, I was playing with this thing first came out. It's just like a slack in the face when I first saw it. This is terrible. But then with this, in this setup, there's combo lines you can do where you end on this and a Hextia engrave you can reborn, or Hextia Unfueled, or this as well, and you can just get free 2 sacks of this. The amount of times today where I ended on this with the Hextia, and then they activated a spell and I went Hextia effect, send a graveyard, effect reborn, and they kind of just stopped and they went, sure, and they activated a spell and go Hextia effect, and they go, wait, Hextia is not once per turn?
Yeah, bad news.
So many times. So this is just kind of like extra. If you have the Maoist and Multi-Faker at times in your combo, you don't need the extra monster, you make this, you can sack the Prime Banshee for it, get a free summon, and it just floats out for your multiple negates with Hextia. I think I negated with Hextia 3 times in 1 turn.
Excellent.
Today, which was a ton of fun. And then you get to the generic stuff. We play the One Release Anima. Everyone surprisingly played around this today. There were like most people going first, where I was like, oh, I have Milliseek, I can just hit him with this, and they open with, and they put him in the other zones. So like people still remember this card.
You're welcome. Okay, I've conditioned them. Don't worry.
People still remember the card was unfortunate, but when they don't, this is great. I play into it all the time myself. The one Link Kribo, one I made every single time.
Yep.
And then the one Artemis. I play the what's it called? The Secret Village. So you need it for that.
Right.
I sided that in like every time. I never saw it once.
Rip.
Then we play Dark.
Yep.
Selene Access Code. And then Goddess just to break certain things.
Yeah.
Just, you kind of have to.
Indeed. Side deck. Let's see it.
Side deck. So I just push it forward. So pretty much the going second stuff's just hand traps. I played 2 Crow. This is the only card I saw from my side deck the entire day. I didn't see any of the 12. I sided them in on a regular basis. Nothing. A 13. So those. Logan actually sacked out of my hand with a card destruction and screwed me over.
Guilty.
During the game. So there's that too. So 2 Crows, 3 Drills. There's just some matchups you're like, I need a drill or I lose, like against Dark World.
Hey.
So it never came up. None of this did, but good in theory. 3 Village and a single Metaverse.
Didn't see it, but it's good.
I put this in every single game going first. So at least once per match, and we did 5 rounds today.
Yeah.
I saw it 0 times.
L.
Same thing with these. Protection.
Oh, beautiful.
Didn't see them.
Oh.
And then D-barriers just for those matchups. You like your power traps because you can also resolve your multi-faker off them. So any kind of power trap's good. This also just answers a lot of certain like awkward matchups and things. Once again, didn't see it. So yeah, the side deck was kind of useless today, but in theory, a lot of great cards.
And what's your favorite thing about playing Altergeist?
My favorite thing is the fact that I get to like relive my glory days. Because I played this deck when it came out in Flood, and it was nuts. I took us to the Parsippany Regional, where it was like out of 450 people, I took 14th place. Just played it for so long. I played it all the way through pandemic too, because I didn't want to spend money on getting new cards. And the deck was good enough at that time that I still go 2-1 to 3 on locals or something like that. And I finally gave it up because it was just failing over and over again. It's really nice to be able to play it again. I love going imperm and someone being dejected and they go follow the faker and they get even more dejected. Like, it's so nasty.
The best 2-card combo in the game outside of Alpha Zeta.
Evenly matched follow-up multi-faker 2 is just so ridiculous. I did that multiple times today where I had nothing left and I go evenly matched, put faker on board, put Marionette on, not Marionette, put Meloseek on board, go full combo. So it's just so much fun.
Alright, Ian, any other final thoughts?
No, I'm just enjoying playing this, man. I'm glad I have to, actually, I gotta give my shout out to Simon, who showed up today.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise I wouldn't have played this deck. This is entirely to mess with our friend Simon.
Alright.
So there's that too.
Cheers to Simon. Alright, everybody, that's everything. LoganJYA, sign off for a great day. We'll see you people later. Peace.